He's walked out on her before. But has he changed?
I got what you want.
Home and Away is next on 7.
Got what you need. Hold me in your arms, don't let me go. I want you to stay forever. Closer each day. Home and Away.
So what do I have to do?
You'll figure it out. You just come here and let me thank you first.
This is my decision as far as I'm concerned. The best thing I can do right now is go back to work. So that's what I'm going to do.
I didn't think rock stars got up this early in the morning.
Oh, well, I'm a new man these days.
Is that why you've been ignoring me?
No, I figured you'd be studying and maybe you could use some space. Besides, you could have called me.
Well, I was waiting for you to cave.
All right, you win. Tell me, what do you got on today?
Study, study, and more study.
All day.
I was thinking of taking some time off this afternoon.
Ooh, well, I need a break from dealing with tradies. Plus, trying to convince the council to give me a break with my DA, which is the long way of asking you if you'd like to hang out.
Maybe. Hang on, someone's at the door.
Cool. How about it then?
I'm meant to be studying, Liam, for exams. Remember exams?
Not really. Come on. You said you were going to have a break anyway. It'll be good for you. It'll refresh that brain.
Okay. I'll call you after lunch, but only for a couple of hours.
It's a date. Yes.
Willie sounds really keen. Everyone says he's a good decky.
No, it doesn't matter because we can't afford to hire any more help until the business is more established.
You got to think, an extra hand will get us bigger catches in the long run.
You been in a bad mood all week or what? What's up?
Nothing.
Right. Because normally when you're in a mood for this long, it's something to do with our little friend
Stop
Ruby.
trying to change the subject. I'm entitled to my opinion about the boat, aren't I?
Yeah, mate, and I'm entitled to ignore it.
Fine, I'll go to Irene about it.
I'll probably go to Irene. Good.
Ah, you're from the surf club. I wasn't sure if you were coming.
Yeah, sorry, we had a family emergency. I have a son who's in an institution in the city, and there was an incident last night.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is everything all right?
Yeah, it's all sorted. My ex just really needed someone to talk to.
Junior Oster.
John Palmer.
As in the candidate for local council?
Yes, pleased to meet you.
All right, Mr. Palmer, before you talk to the students, I want to lay down some ground rules. I'm happy for you to promote the surf club, but leave your politics at the door. No talking about environmental issues or shark attacks or pole dancing.
Austin. You're no relation to Hugo Austin, are you?
I'm his mother.
Well, that explains the prickles.
What did you expect?
No, fair cop. Given my history with your family, I couldn't expect you to like me. So, shall we get this show on the road?
Hello.
I didn't know you were so into local politics.
Well, I am a new local business and all. Now tell me, what are we doing?
First, let me make a few things clear. This is not a date, and we are not going out.
Okay. Fine.
Okay, I'm glad we got that sorted.
Then what are we doing?
We're hanging out. You've hung out with people before, haven't you?
Yeah, but you and I might have very different opinions to exactly what hanging out is.
Why? What do you normally do when you hang out?
Oh, most of my friends are musos, so I suppose we find somewhere cool to chill, have a play, write some songs.
And by cool, you mean pretentious.
Oh, absolutely. Actually, I've got to pick a guitar up this afternoon. You want to come along?
Wow, awesome. And then we can go to the bait shop.
Oh, and then I can give you a free concert, Liam Murphy Unplugged.
All right, well, as long as you don't do it somewhere pretentious.
Absolutely not.
Young Lancy wouldn't sleep for 2 weeks straight, but I found playing loud rock music, full blast, did the trick.
Well, he's been great since he's been back, sleeping like a log, so no rock music required, I think. Is that the truth, or are you just trying to get rid of Colleen? No, he's been great. It's like a whole new baby since he's been back. So, what's bothering you then? I've been thinking about going back to work.
Really?
You don't think it's a good idea?
No, I'm just surprised.
Well, I went over it with the counsellors at Karitani and they were really supportive.
So what's the problem then?
Well, I brought it up with Tony last night. He's just a bit uncomfortable about the idea.
Define uncomfortable.
Well, he's not coming right out and saying it, but he's worried. And I can see his point of view. I've only just come back from the clinic and I'm still sort of finding my feet. As much as I want to do this, maybe I am taking things too quickly.
Is this what you really think?
In my gut, I feel like it's the right decision. And I'm willing to step away if it doesn't work or if Harry isn't coping. But the other part of me just doesn't want to make things unfair on Tony. He's been so worried about me and Harry, and I don't want to make it harder on him.
Rach, the only person that really knows what you need to get through this is you. If that means going back to work, then you should. But you have to be sure this is really what you want.
Joining a surf club is all about hard work and responsibility. Now, if you're just interested in flirting on the beach or looking good in a cosy, then don't bother. At the end of the day, it's all about saving lives, being a role model for the community, and a face for tourists. Now, if that's your bag, then come and sign up.
Please thank Mr. Palmer. Good speech?
Yeah, I think they were expecting something a little more warm and fuzzy.
Oh, I like how you didn't mollycoddle them. The ones that join will join for the right reasons. I was even a bit inspired myself.
Yeah, so you're going to sign up?
No, no, not that inspired.
Well, it's a shame. But you change your mind, you let me know.
Irene, Jeff is useless enough as it is. I don't have time to train anybody else.
No, but the amount the extra person would bring in would more than cover the cost.
Okay, I've got enough problems at home with Ruby and Annie moping around. The last thing I need is the pair of you squabbling in my ear.
But Irene, I think it's a good idea if he just listens.
Sort it out by the end of the day, all right?
Look at you, you're like a kid with a new toy.
This is an instrument. It is not a toy, and I must keep her dry.
Well, I hope you're planning on writing some new songs with that instrument.
I don't know. I haven't written anything new since rehab.
Well, I thought you'd be writing songs all the time.
Yeah, I used to. It's just... when I start something new these days, it just gets boring and muddy and I stop. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love to play. It's just I've lost that drive to write new stuff.
You just need a bit of inspiration, that's all.
And where am I going to find that?
Hello, look around you.
I write songs about women and booze and heartache, not rainy beaches, Nicole.
Okay, well, then write a song about me.
My songs happen to be just a little bit longer than 3.5 minutes.
What, you don't think that I'm enough material?
No, I'm just not exactly sure how I feel about you yet.